evening game featuring the visiting Lady Wildcats and the home Lady Hornets. From Athens, number 8, Hannah Blackman. Number 16, Emma Rowe. Number 20, Hannah Walker. Number 19, Kaylee Grizzle. Number 3, Allie Toman. Number 99, Abby Champion. Number 4, Tegan Williams. Number 5, Nora Reed. Number 7, Abby Panek. Number 18, Maya Thompson. And number 25, Rachel Jella. And now the lineup for the home Lady Hornets. Number 1, Jenna Boyce. Number 2, Kara Clymer. Number 4, Madeline Rudy. Number 5, Kara Tennis. And in the goal, number 6, Lillian Abadi. Number 7, Sarah Abadi. Number 9, Emma Coolidge. Number 10, Hannah Maury. Number 7, Jordan Abernathy. And number 15, Riley Boyce. Now please stand for the national anthem.
Can I see the Wellsboro roster quick?
Yep, you can have both of them. See, I'll be good by tomorrow night now.
Good evening and welcome to Wellsboro Lady Hornet Soccer as the Lady Hornets of Wellsboro play host to the Lady Wildcats from Athens. Joining me tonight is the head coach for the Mansfield women's soccer program, Coach John Schaefer. Coach, good evening.
Hey, Todd. Thanks for having me. I'm really excited to get a chance to watch some good local high school soccer.
Yeah, you know, this really has the makings to be a good match. The two teams did scrimmage about a week ago, and so they're back at it now when it really counts. Athens has typically had a pretty strong program, and our girls looked really good on Saturday. A nice rhythm and flow to their game and cohesiveness in how they played together. they took advantage of some of those spaces that Northeast Bradford left open for them, and it really went well for them. They came away with a positive result.
Yeah, when they scrimmaged, Jenna Boyce wasn't available for Wellsboro, and so I think that's gonna be a difference maker. Plus, in a scrimmage, the new Wellsboro coach, Coach Tabata, was moving girls around in different positions, and so this should be a real test.
Yeah, a lot of the younger girls got to see some playing time on Saturday, and I think we talked about this a little bit on Saturday, but it's just exciting, just having these games going on, as we've gone through this whole pandemic and the lockdowns and so forth. So, the second round for the second game for the girls, and it's a beautiful night for a soccer match too.
Yeah, excited to get it started here and see how Wellsboro does against Athens, and this should really set the tone for the NTL going forward.
Yeah. So it looks like they've had the coin flip, and the girls are kind of talking about some last-minute things and getting ready for the kickoff. So, again, this should be an exciting night of soccer as the Lady Hornets of Wellsboro take on the Lady Wildcats of Athens.
Yeah, and as we get ready to get started here, look for Athens to be set up in a 3-5-2 with 3 defenders. 3 in the center of midfield, 2 forwards up top, and wing backs running up and down. The key girl for Athens will be number 16, Emma Rowe, a senior. She had 3 goals against Sarah on Monday and is headed to Wagner University. And it looks like Wellsboro is set up in a 4-3-3.
So the kickoff is with Athens, and they're working possession right now.
Good win by Clymer in the midfield. She's the leader of the attack for Wellsboro.
Yeah, and her speed, and she's so strong and powerful there. Northeast on Saturday played with 3 backs, and Kara really gave them fits. And so Athens playing a 3-back, they do play a higher line though, so they don't leave necessarily the same space in front of the defense like Northeast did.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how Wellsboro and the girls react to Athens pressing up a high line. There previously, on the last attack, you'll see Athens pushed up past the halfway line, so it'll really limit the space.
Wellsboro on Saturday, they did a real nice job of keeping the ball pushed out of the middle and not really letting Northeast have anything in the middle. So hopefully they can form that block there and continue to push Athens wide and force them to cross it in for an opportunity as opposed to coming right down the middle.
Yeah, for sure. So Athens has the lead on the attack right now, the pressure. Wellsboro with a big throw. Another throw at the halfway line. Let's see if Wellsboro can get pushed up and relieve some pressure. It's a big throw from Clymer. Abernathy working hard to pressure the ball. And a Wellsboro throw-in.
Wellsboro throw. So now they're in that final third. And so we'll see if they can get numbers forward and put the ball in the box and get an opportunity.
Good throw-in from Kara Tennis and just ruled out for an Athens goal kick. Todd, I wonder how high Wellsboro is going to press, whether they'll drop off or if they'll press them off this goal kick.
Yeah, and you do want to be careful, particularly to start. You don't want to get beat over the top, so your defenders definitely have to give some space. But as they get comfortable, and with the players, they can begin to close the space a bit.
Yeah.
So foul on Wellsboro.
As a college coach, I'm okay with that foul. Go try to win the ball at midfield. It's a free kick from the midfield line, not that dangerous. So I like the aggressiveness early on.
Yeah, that's right. And like you said, it's not a real dangerous area to draw that foul. Some good space there in the center.
Great counter attack. We got 3v3 going forward. Kara Tennis against Kaylee Grizzle from Athens.
So another whistle. Looks like this one goes in favor of Wellsboro. You know, on Saturday, I thought the girls did a particularly good job of finding each other in good spaces.
Is that Jordan Abernathy with good at winning that 50-50 ball? Kara Tennis coming across. Oh, the counterattack is now on for Athens.
And they are going at speed.
This is Emma Rowe, 16, bringing it up the field. That was a dangerous counterattack. Wellsboro was able to push it wide, though, and then win that throw-in.
Good step to the ball there to clear that.
Riley Boyce with the clearance there. We got the Boyce sisters at center back, so hopefully they have a good connection.
Yeah, you know, on Saturday, I know you, Coach, said you had an opportunity to see the game on Saturday, and you can see already that Athens is not giving any space in front of their defense. They are pushing their defense up. So all 10 girls on the field they're playing compact when Wellsboro has the ball.
Yeah, game has a real high-energy start to it. Fitness will be a bit of a question early in the season, along with depth off the bench, because both teams are really going at it here right at the start.
Yeah, and I think that one-on-one or that 1v1 battle too. You know, the team that can win the 1v1s, you know, I think are going to be in the best position to get that result.
That was number 20, Hannah Walker, the right center back who took it up the field. Now she's out of position. Athens only has 2 back. It's a 2v2.
Oh, my heavens.
Climber into the middle for Abernathy. Back to Tennis.
Yeah, that was a great opportunity for Wellsboro. And one of the things, again, just what we see here and then what I saw on Saturday as well is when they get the ball, they attack and they really penetrate at speed. And that can be tough to defend.
Yeah, the Athens coach, Rich Pitts, I spoke to him yesterday a little bit previewing the game, and he considers Kara Clymer to be the best forward in the league. Clymer coming off of an ACL last year, and so he knew she's dangerous, and they let her 1v1 there last attack. Number 18, Maya Thompson pressuring for Athens. Wins the ball, tries to cross it in. Good block. And it's out for a corner. You know, Todd, I was speaking with Coach Pitts, and he starts 2 freshmen up top. And so he's you know, saying how the freshmen still need to learn how to play together in a 2-forward system. And sometimes the 2 freshmen are a little deferential to the upperclassmen.
Yeah. Well, you know, in junior high, you have a 7th and 8th grade, and so you just have 2 different grades, and a lot of times they're friends. But when you get to the high school and you have freshmen playing with seniors.
Big ball in here on the corner kick. That's a great defensive header.
You have freshmen playing with seniors, and sometimes those girls, you know, there's really not that relationship that forms the connection, and so it takes time.
100%, Todd. Great defensive header. I want to say that was Jenna Boyce that won it, but all I saw was a blonde ponytail win it. Free kick into Clymer. Back heel to Emma Coolidge.
Yeah, good step to the ball. You know, that's something to keep an eye on too. Is that midfield, and the team that can win the midfield is really the team that can create the opportunities that lead to the result they're after as well.
Yeah, it's a 3v3 matchup in there, and so no team has a numerical advantage. And so, as you said, it's going to come down to winning your 1v1 battles, or how well does a group of 3 work together.
Yeah, that's right. Well, and I think one of the things that can be tough too, especially early in the season, and both teams are dealing with similar things in terms of limited amount of competition to this point. So to allow yourself to get caught and just kind of float to wherever the ball's going and lose your marks. That takes some real discipline, and sometimes that doesn't come right away.
Yeah. Dangerous play, I believe, was called there. High boot, maybe. It's taken me a while to get back into these high school rules, Coach. That there's a couple of these fouls that were called that would definitely not be called in the PSAC.
Yeah, a little different level there.
Free kick in from Hannah Morey. Great first touch by Abernathy. Tennis with the cross.
The girls have the right idea. If they can just hit a seam, they've got the runners going into the box.
Really impressed with the tactical setup and the style of play from the Wellsboro girls this year under the new leadership of Coach Tabata.
Yeah, again, I was impressed. Their first game on Saturday, and they really controlled that match from the first whistle.
Emma Rowe winning it back for Athens, dropping it to Tegan Williams. Emma Rowe penetrating up the middle. But right there, Coach, three versus one, Emma
Right.
might dribble past one Wellsboro player, but if they can surround her. Hannah Walker, another big dribble out of the back line.
There's Lily making the save, and it's always so nice to have keepers that come off their line and protect that space behind the defense.
And a great distribution, a great punt near midfield. Game's getting a bit stretched here early on. 11 minutes in, fitness might be taking a bit of an issue. But no, you're right, Coach. Lillian Abadi back there in goal, I think might be one of the best goalies Wellsboro's had in a while on the female side. Very aggressive, coming out and
That's
smothering right there.
That's a big save from Lily coming out. If she stands back and lets the defender or the attacker dribble in on her, there's 24 feet that she's going to have to try to protect. So coming out to get the ball, that was a great save.
Huge save by Lillian Abadi, and it's out for a corner. Best chance of the game right there for Athens.
This is, I believe, their second corner.
Yeah. Ball swung in. Jenna Boyce, massive header on the 6-yard box. Kara Clymer with the dribble out of pressure. Emma Rowe stopping it for Athens. A third corner for Athens.
Kara got that ball, and she was penetrating hard on that counter, and she had Kara tennis too, and unfortunately the Athens defender stepped into that space, but Kara Clymer's with the ball. Kara tennis was in a good space.
Let's see if Jenna Boyce can win this corner kick again for Wellsboro. Off the line by, I believe, was that Sarah Body off the line? And a counterattack is on. 3v3. Kara Tennis, Hannah Walker with the block. Sarah Body with a huge clearance off the line on that last corner. Todd, even in the college game, flighted balls can be such a difference maker in the women's game. Who's willing to head it? Mm-hmm. Who can judge it out of the air? Emma Rowe on another attacking dribble. Ball crossed in. Great header by Sarah Body. Really impressed with Wellsboro's back line right now.
Yeah, and a long strike from that distance, that gives the keeper time to be able to adjust. And so, if a team's taking those long strikes, you certainly have to be alert and aware, but they are sometimes a little bit easier for the keeper. It gives them a little bit more time.
Yeah. Athens pinning Wellsboro in right now, winning a lot of the second balls. But for Athens playing with wingbacks, they're really narrow. So that allows Wellsboro to win that. Kara, 1v3. Hannah Walker with the defensive foot in. Kara Tennis with the pressure. This is a chance to relieve pressure, get Wellsboro up the field, maybe put some attacking pressure in the attacking third of the field.
Yeah, Coach, you mentioned that the Athens coach, he knows Kara and he knows who she is, and you'll notice there she got the ball and she was penetrating forward, but they had 3 of their defenders back because they do not want to give her space.
Lindsay Benedict checks in at left back for Wellsboro, so we'll see how she handles the pressure coming down that side. Lillian Abadi, again, high off her line, wins it, distributes it back out. Emma Coolidge in the midfield. Sarah Body, well done. A good win there. Maddie Rudy fighting for it in midfield. Emma Rowe turns on it in the center circle, penetrates forward, skips by Jessa Lure. A give and go at the top of the box. A turn, a shot, and off the football. Crossbar.
Yeah, there again, you can see the defense for the Lady Hornets. They're forcing Athens to take that deep strike, and that can be dangerous. But again, the keeper has time to adjust. If they can keep the pressure on and force Athens to take those long shots, that'll be better for them.
100%, Todd. The Wellsboro midfield, that midfield 3 has to stay a bit tighter together. If they get spread out, those give and goes will go right around them. Freshman Sarah Sealing in on the right mid.
Good step.
Good step from the youngest Boyce, and a ball skips through. Kara Clymer keeps it in. Crosses it to Sarah Sealing. 1v1 with Kaylee Gazelle back into the middle. Sarah Body wins it. Emma Coolidge. Molly Ingrick back in center midfield. Good experience for Molly. I believe a sophomore getting in there. The Boyce sisters at the back cleaning up again for Wellsboro.
And that should be a Wellsboro throw.
Jordan Abernathy, I believe, checking back in.
You can really see, Coach, now where, as you mentioned earlier, the game getting stretched, particularly in the midfield.
Yeah, Coach, fitness levels early in the season. Oh, dangerous, dangerous. Yeah, as they get stretched, Athens connected 4 or 5 passes there right around individual defenders. So this is a chance for Wellsboro to take a deep breath. The Lady Hornets need to get organized and defend as a group. Good win from Sarah Sealing there. Maya Thompson pressuring the ball for Athens and out for a Wellsboro goal kick.
You know, Coach, one of the tough things is when a team is attacking and they're attacking from the wide areas or they're attacking down the middle. Sometimes your midfielders begin to set back, which leaves open space for the teams for the opponent in the midfield, and it can be hard to get out of the back then.
Yeah, you drop and you drop and you drop, and then you're leaving your forward line isolated. Big win from the Athens center back, Hannah Blackman.
That's
Great
a good step
from Benedict. Yep. Saw it, read it, attacked it.
Yeah, the girls are going to have to be careful that they're not stepping. Another nice job by Lily Abadi coming off her line to get that ball. The girls are going to have to be careful when the attacker's coming at them with speed, not to step to the ball, but just to slow her down.
Yes. Jenna Boyce with another big header at center back. Correct me if I'm wrong, Todd, but I believe Jenna was a forward for a lot of years.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking the same thing, and I believe I even mentioned that on Saturday, and she has really made a good transition to that back line. She's been solid there.
Well, when you and I coached together, it was always about defense first and making it hard for the other team. And you know, you put such a great athlete in the back who's clearly willing to head the ball. Makes a big difference in the female game.
You know, we talked a lot about that, where you getting players to buy into how significant a role that is in the back.
You know, right before that was a great example of team defending. 3 Wellsboro midfielders together combined to stop Emma Rowe. So that was a great team defending. If they stay organized like that, they have a really good chance here.
Yeah, that's right. And when you have a keeper behind you that's not afraid to come off her line, that protects the space behind the defense, that allows your defense to step in, compress the field, and make it tough for the opponent.
You know, you have an aggressive goalie like Lillian Abadi, 2 solid center backs in the Boyce sisters. You know, that's a great spine of the team to build around.
Yeah. And they can have confidence in each other. The defenders know that they don't necessarily have to interfere with what Lily does, and Lily can have some confidence in communicating with her center backs.
Maya Thompson on the dribble. Lily Abadi, great job coming out.
Yeah, you know, I think if that's not a goal, I think that's a strike on the frame if Lily doesn't come out like that.
100%. And I mean, most high school soccer games, especially in this region, Todd, you know, you're not seeing goalies very aggressive, technically clean. So Lily Abadi's a big advantage for Wellsboro.
Yeah, yeah.
Ball into the box.
You know, trying to find those seams, those gaps between the defenders, and then have a runner, you know, splitting that. You know, that can create a great chance.
You know, Athens playing a 3-5-2, Todd. What comes to mind in how to attack them?
Well, you would think that there would be some space behind. If you can get that that counterattack to go behind those wing backs to cross it in, you got 3 guys in this, or 3 girls in the center. I think it's going to be tough to go down the middle. So I think I would probably look to try to get behind those wing backs when they're high.
That's what comes to my mind. Free kick here, about 40 yards out from goal. Kara Tennis plays it into a seam.
Yeah, and Wellsboro had girls there. Again, if the keeper doesn't come out to get that ball, Wellsboro had 2 girls there, and I think that's probably a goal.
First chance to mention Abby Champion, the Athens goalie. A lot like Lily Abadi, aggressive off her line. So we got 2 good goalies here tonight.
There's a good example too of, you've got a pass through a seam and a runner going through the seam. And, again, just another example where Lily kind of took that away from him because she came off the line.
Lindsay Benedict winning it there. Sarah Sealing coming on to put pressure. Athens connecting a couple passes, a ball into a forward's feet. That was Nora Reed, number 5. First chance to mention her. She tried a turn and shot at the top of the 18. Great win out of the air by Abernathy. Big diagonal for Clymer. On to tennis. We got 3v2 at the back. Abernathy at the back stick. Ball to the end line. Cut back. Oh, that Athens defender didn't deal with it.
They really caught Athens a bit high, that long ball there, and it looked like a 3v2 for a minute. Wellsboro.
As you said, Todd, attacking behind the wingbacks and wide, Abernathy hit that big diagonal and stretched the back 3 of Athens.
Yep.
Emma Coolidge, great win out of the air. Wins the second ball as well. Abernathy out to Maddie Rudy, who's back in the match. Emma Rowe on the dribble. Benedict tried to win it. Sarah pushes it wide. Maya Thompson. Ball in, but there's Lily Abadi.
And Coach, that ball that Wellsboro played, that opens up, that forces the center backs to split, which can open up some center gaps as well.
Long ball there for Kara Clymer. If Wellsboro just takes a deep breath and plays feet, there's opportunities to play feet in pockets of space. That's a great choice there to play feet, to then play the long one.
Both teams seem to they seem to be very well organized.
Yeah, along with Troy in the NTL, I think these will be some of the best, the 2 best teams in the NTL. They're organized. They're looking to do the right things. It's a fun game to watch.
Yeah, you mentioned the Troy girls. They're always strong. I do think they graduated quite a few last year, but they do have a way of just kind of filling those voids.
I think they still have that McMillan girl or something. McClellan girl.
McClellan.
She's back as a senior, so she'll be dangerous in the NTL.
We have the windows open here at the press box, and it's nice to hear the keeper, Lily Abadi, talking with her team and talking with their defenders.
Great team defending there. Again, 3 players. Force Emma Rowe wide, you win the pass. Hannah Mori, ball into Abernathy, controls it with her chest. Look to play Maddie Rudy, unlucky there. Athens is going to have to look to play wide to serve balls in because they've played a bunch of through balls now into the box, and Lily Abadi just eats it up.
Yeah, I think they're going to either have to, as you said, play the ball wide to serve it in, to stretch the defense from side to side, or they're going to have to put a lighter touch.
Riley Boyce covering up for her sister. Dribble, shot.
Yeah, again, going back to, I think the girls are going to have to be careful when Athens has the ball in possession and they're coming at them. You don't want to necessarily step to the ball to try to make a tackle. You just want to slow her down. A couple of times there, the Athens girl was able to go around the defender.
Yeah. Oh, trip on the top of the box. That's a great example there of what you were just saying. This is the most dangerous opportunity of the night for Athens. Let's see how Wellsboro sets a wall. Limits Can we set a wall to limit how much goal MRO has to look at? Off the crossbar.
That ball's still live, so Lily's aggressively going after it and securing it. Yeah, Wellsboro probably wants to keep their line a little bit higher with the wall, so Lily has room behind them.
We got 11 minutes to go in the half. Still 0-0.
Boy, it's an exciting match, though.
Very exciting match. Benedict into Abernathy. Emma Rowe picks it up. Sarah Body steps in. Again, we're caught 4v4 at the back. We're a bit stretched. Ball out wide. Allie Toman cross in.
Good step.
Jenna Boyce clears it out. Abernathy controls it. She needs help. Everyone's running away. Here comes Kara Tennis. Ball into feet. Now we're 3v3. Connect the next one. That's a great win by Kara Tennis. Ball across the climber. Oh.
Wow, that was...
Now, Todd, I know you were a former official, so you're part of that organization. So,
well,
but that was close.
My eyes are on the monitor right now. I'm waiting for the replay.
If only we had some VAR here in NTL soccer. That was very close.
I guess I'll say that he was on the line from here. I'm not quite sure, but we'll give the benefit of the doubt to the official since he was right there.
Emma Rowe dancing on it, and Abernathy takes it from her. Out wide. You know, Wellsboro's a pass away. A little bit of composure on the final ball. They get excited. They see space.
Yeah, and again, I think if they can come out wide, and they've done that a couple of times, and they've had some good success, and that'll stretch those defenders, those center backs.
You know, when we coached the boys, high school boys team together, and now with the college girls, you know, I talk a lot about the cultured final ball. That last pass into space can be the most difficult.
Yeah.
Out for a Wellsboro goal kick.
I think it was Jenna that was on that Athens girl with the ball, and I thought she did a good job. Kind of shepherding her in a certain direction, you know, as opposed to just stepping to make the tackle.
Wellsboro a little exposed here. Emma Rowe on the ball. Yep. A shot, big save.
Big save from Lily. Big save from Lily.
Kara Clymer wins that ball, shields it. Emma Rowe out to Maya Thompson. Back to Rowe. Goal, Athens.
You know what, Lily? That's tough. It's one-on-one with the keeper, but again, Lily, the courage she had to come out to challenge that. You know, the timing it just wasn't in her favor, but she did what she should do in a situation like that, a breakaway.
Lily's been playing great tonight. She's out there now being positive, talking to the back line. That's good leadership. You know, it's only 1-0, so Wellsboro can get back into this. They've had their chances. But that's a great example of getting spread out. It was off a goal kick. They were spread out, expecting to win the goal kick. Athens won the goal kick and quickly countered. We got 8 minutes left. You know, for a young coach and a team with a new coach, it'll be it's important to respond here. You know, last 8 minutes, get out of this half 1-0.
Yeah, and you know, Athens has typically been, you know, a powerful team and a strong program from year to year. So how the girls respond, it'll be interesting.
Good counterattack there, Jordan Abernathy. Again, just unlucky on that last ball in. But here's the counterattack. Can they contain Athens? Emma Rowe penetrating on the dribble.
Yeah, and that's important, is to slow her down, force her to make the pass.
Jenna Boyce stepping in to win the ball there, wins the second ball.
Yeah.
And an Athens or a Wellsboro free kick. Yeah, Todd, as you were saying, Athens has been the big dog in the league. Last year Athens beat the girls 7-0 early in the season, and then the last game of the regular season, it was a 1-0 result for Athens, and so Wellsboro has to keep that belief. They're in this game. They've had as good of chances as Athens has.
Yeah, and I think that's the message probably from the coaches is, hey, we're in this game. They had a chance that they were able to convert on, and we've had some chances, and we just didn't convert. So now it's our turn.
Abernathy, 2 great tackles, plays at the climber. Oh, unlucky on that cross-field ball to Tennis, who was running wide open.
Yeah, there's an example of what you were saying, Coach, just one pass away.
Emma Coolidge doing a great job of just containing Rowe. Contain Rowe, make her play the through ball, and Lily Abadi will come out and get it.
Yeah, I really think that they're going to have, if Athens is able to score again, it's going to be similar to what they did the first time. I think they're going to have a hard time sending a long ball because I think Lily will be right there to get it.
6 minutes left. We see some hands on some knees. It'll be important that the team, Wellsboro, defends as a unit. Throwing here for Athens in their attacking third.
Yeah, and you see here where Athens, they're keeping 3 defenders, close eye on Kara. And again, this is a different style than what the Wellsboro girls saw on Saturday.
Hannah Mori wins it. Hannah Walker, a big step from the back of Athens' back line. Emma Rowe back on it. Can they just contain her? Contain her. Riley Boyce wins it. Abernathy here wins it. In behind. Athens holding midfielder.
No. Oh, too bad.
Unlucky there. Looking to find Maddie Rudy. Sarah Abadi wins it and picks up the free kick. A chance for Wellsboro to push up the field.
You mentioned fitness. In that you have a game like this where it's pretty tight, and fitness can certainly be an issue. It is nice that the girls aren't having to deal with the heat as well.
Yes. We have a nice, cool late summer evening here.
Yeah, now that's it. Just slow her
Emma
down.
Coolidge
Just slow her
doing
down.
a great job.
That was a great one-on-one defense.
I love defending, Todd, as you know. So
Yep.
so nothing fires me up like good individual defending. Emma Coolidge not only defended her well, but then tracked the run 40 yards.
That what we saw there in the midfield with Emma. That's an example of those one-on-one battles, those 1v1s. And if you have 10 players out on the field that can win their 1v1s. Good things are likely to happen.
I haven't been teaching for 2 years, so I'm not sure how long Emma Coolidge has been playing high school soccer. Only 2 years. That's right. When she was a freshman and I was still teaching, she didn't play. So that's great understanding and awareness for somebody only playing soccer for 2 years. Emma Rowe cuts in on her right foot.
Well, Coach, you maybe haven't been in a brick and mortar teaching environment, but you're always teaching when you're coaching.
Oh, you know that, especially during these times. We're teaching wearing a mask, social distancing. Abernathy with a good win there. Abernathy's only a sophomore, working hard in the midfield, showing a lot of stuff. 3 minutes left. Again, another win by Abernathy.
Yeah, I think, Coach, here you can see where Wellsboro's they're dropping 9 of the girls pretty deep, leaving just Kara up top, and there's 3 Athens defenders back. So they really need to put some pace on their pass and connect with Kara if that's how they're going to play this.
Win it, connect this pass into ceiling.
Yep.
Back to Abernathy. Now we can go.
Now we can go.
Abernathy can dribble. We got 3v3.
Taking her space.
Ball out wide to Clymer. 1v1 with Blackman. Or that's Hannah Walker. Sorry, Athens parents. That was a great counterattack by Wellsboro, though. And the first pass off of winning the ball, that's what we would always talk about with the boys when we were coaching, is we work so hard to win it back. Can we connect that first pass? You connect that first pass, then there's options.
Well, and it was nice to see Jordan take her space as opposed to just kind of send a pass. You know, and that puts pressure on the defense because now they have somebody coming at them in addition to having to track their runners.
Sarah Sealing with an outside of the foot shot there that just rolled wide. No, I agree, Coach. This is the most cultured Wellsboro High School girls team I've seen. You know, they've had some great athletes and some great soccer players in past years. But this team seems to be trying to play with a proper style.
Yeah, you know, they just seem to be in the right space.
Big goal kick for Athens. Nora Reed picks it up. And again, there's Lillian Abadi, all for line.
You know, that's just, you know, Lily is showing good example of the keeper commanding her box.
We got 40 seconds left. Can Wellsboro see this out? No risk. Hannah Morey keeps it in. I might have hit it into the trees that are starting to change colors over there, but Wellsboro kept possession.
Yeah, they definitely want to go in only 1 goal down.
Crossed in. Jenna Boyce wins it. Hannah Morey there with the clearance. And that's the half.
All right, so it is Lady Wildcats of Athens 1, Lady Hornets of Wellsboro 0. All right, we're back at the Wellsboro Hornet Athletic Stadium. We're getting ready for the second half. The teams have switched sides, and we're just waiting here the last minute for the kickoff.
Exciting first half. Athens leading 1-0. Had a lot of the pressure, but Wellsboro had counterattacking possibilities. If they can connect a pass, they have a chance to score a couple goals this half.
Yeah, and I'm sure the coaches for Wellsboro said, "Girls, you're in this match." And as you said earlier, Coach, you're just one pass away.
It'll be interesting to see mentalities coming out of halftime. I'm sure the Athens coach said, "Let's get at them. Let's finish this game early." So first 10 minutes is going to be vital.
Yeah, and Coach, you look at a 1-0 score, 2-0 score, you're not safe. That other team gets a goal, and now all of a sudden they gain some momentum. So, like you said, I'm sure Athens is saying this game is far from over. We've got to continue to press forward.
Yeah, and in a 1-0 match, or in any match, the second goal is so dangerous. It either ties it up or it makes it 2-0. So that second goal is vital.
Well, and it can be dangerous, too, because you get up 2-0, and you, as a player, sometimes you begin to think, well, we just got our second goal. This game is ours, and you set back, and the next thing you know, if the other team, if the opponent scores, now it's 2-1, and like I said, the momentum can change pretty quickly.
Great block by Hannah Morey. Emma Rose on another aggressive dribble down the middle. Jenna Boyce with the clearance. Out to Kara Tennis. Let's see if she can get it under control. Can she connect a pass? Dangerous ball in.
Wellsboro has girls going forward.
Hannah Walker cleaned that up for Athens. Unlucky bounce off of Jessa Lohr. Against Sarah on Monday night, Athens was only leading 1-0 at halftime, and they scored 2 goals inside the first 10 minutes of the second half against Sarah. So, again, early second half adjustments.
And it's good to see Wellsboro coming out and playing a save by Lily Abadi. But it's nice to see Wellsboro playing with energy here right at the start. Those first few minutes can be pretty dangerous.
I'm going to say Lily meant that little side volley distribution right to the feet of Jessa Lohr. Great ball out by Emma Coolidge.
Now we've got even numbers. This can be dangerous for the defense. Oh, a nice
ball to Maddie Rudy. Does she have legs to keep it in?
Oh, too bad. Just a little heavy on that touch to Maddie, but the girls had the numbers. I think that's the second or third time now where Wellsboro was going matched up 3-3.
The Athens wingbacks do not really track back. They play as more of outside mids, and so definitely have the ability to isolate Athens 3v3 at the back. Emma Rowe wins it in the midfield.
It's a nice tackle.
Contains it.
And she is too good a player to try to make an open field tackle when she's coming at you with pace.
Emma Coolidge with a good tackle in the midfield. That should be a green ball. Credit to the referees for seeing that deflection. Riley Boyce with a big throw in. Emma Coolidge pressuring. Maddie Rudy wins it. Good choice by Maddie Rudy to find feet.
And Coach, that was an example of
Look
the
at that layoff to
composure on the ball.
Abernathy. Kara Tennis. Can she keep it in? Beats the first defender.
Oh, nice.
Left-footed ball in.
Oh, what a shot for Wellsboro.
What a goal. Left foot. Side net from the top corner of the 18. That's a brilliant strike.
That was a great goal. And there's an example of when you get to the box, you've got your front runners up there. When they have space, you expect them to take that chance to put that shot on the frame, and for that reason.
What a strike by Kara Tennis. Abby Champion hasn't had a lot to do back there for Athens, but I don't think there's anything she could have done about that.
And so now we're even.
Next 5 minutes. Can Wellsboro take advantage of this energy? Go after a second. You know, and how will Athens respond? You know, they had a pretty easy win Monday night. This is adversity for Athens.
And, you know, Wellsboro found themselves at the end of the first half. They're chasing the game. And so to come out and score early in the second half, you mentioned the energy. That should give them some, give them a real shot in the arm.
Jenna Boyce with the clearance there away from Nora Reed. Athens responding here. Ball in Wellsboro's defensive third. Look at the high line from Athens, though, Todd. Very, very aggressive high line.
Yeah, you know, and they are being aggressive, which really puts Wellsboro in a position for they can get a good counter.
That's a great ball in to Clymer in the seam.
Looks like they call it a push on Kara.
I don't know what they called, but both referees are in one half of the pitch, Todd. That seemed like an odd call to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I was assuming it was a push, but I didn't necessarily see a signal.
Abernathy with a great collection.
You know, it is so nice to see the Wellsboro girls not waiting for the ball to come to them, but to be aggressive and going to get the ball.
Yeah. Kara Clymer doing a lot of hard work up top as the lone forward. A push on Emma Rowe. You know, if I'm Clymer, I'm analyzing the three center backs of Athens, and I'm trying to pick the weakest one to go against when there's three back there.
Yeah.
Jessa Lohr stopping it there.
Yeah. Good little poke tackle there. You know, the girls need to keep in mind where that last goal came from, you know, the corner of the 18. So it wasn't straight down the middle, and kind of take advantage of that space that's created when you play with the three center backs and then the wing backs.
100%. They swung it wide, beat the first defender, and got it in. Abernathy all over the midfield. Good tackle from Riley Boyce. Jessa Lohr picking the ball up. Jessa Lohr, good dribble through. Hannah Walker making another aggressive run out of the back line for Athens. If Wellsboro can win the ball and counter into that space. Allie Toman on the ball. Kara Tennis wins it. Into Clymer. Great first touch from Clymer. Skips by
nice.
one.
That's
Into
nice
Abernathy.
touch.
It's a 2v2. Abernathy wide. Around Grizel. In.
Ooh.
Big defensive header by
Yeah.
Hannah Blackman.
You know, and it's too bad that cross didn't make it in because Kara was right in there.
This is just such a fun game to watch. Jenna Boyce has had some huge defensive headers for Wellsboro. Hannah Blackman there. Haven't called her name much, but a great defensive header there as well for the Athens Lady Wildcats.
And you know, it's been such a great team effort for both groups. You know, you can see where they're moving the ball around. The defenders are getting the ball into the midfield. The midfield's getting it forward to their front runners.
Emma Coolidge winning that goal kick. You know, Athens has a center back taking their goal kicks. Wellsboro could afford to leave a forward right on the top of the 18-yard box if it gets won.
Yeah, you know, that's true because that takes the player off the field. It's nice when you can have your goalkeepers take the those goal kicks.
Oh. Riley Boyce, trip called on her. Athens with the free kick. They had a dangerous one in the first half. Emma Rowe hit it off the edge of the 18-yard box. Hit it off the crossbar. Now Athens has 2 girls unmarked to the right.
Yeah, I think she's going to probably hit a direct shot here. But you're right. Those girls on the right, a short pass.
There's the strike, cleared out. You know, they were daring her to pass the ball, and you know, you have a girl like Emma Rowe who's going Division I. They packed the box, had girls at the back stick if she shot it there, asking her to pass it. She shot it, they blocked it.
Yep, the wall held their own there.
Clymer holding the ball up, back to Riley Boyce, over the top to Maddie Rudy. Hannah Blackman steps in and wins it. Ball into Emma Rowe's feet. Emma Kohler's doing a great job of just sitting in that pocket as a holding mid and looking to win it. Right there, wins it back, sealing with the touch away.
Like to see the Lady Hornets get that ball to the right or left side of those 3 center backs.
Yeah, we're trying to go down the middle a bit here. Jenna Boyce with a great tackle. Sarah Body plays it into Sarah Sealing. Sarah Sealing clears it out. Got to connect that pass, though. That's a great decision. Unlucky that it goes wide. You know, we're 11 minutes in. Wellsboro's tied it up. They need to take a deep breath and just have a little composure. They're excited. They're in a match with Athens.
Yeah, and they've had that composure, and it just seems now that maybe it's a little bit more frantic.
You know, and we've been there, Todd. I'm getting goosebumps. I'm thinking about the first time our high school boys team, as we were rebuilding the boys program, the first time we were competitive in a big match, you know, and you need to have that faith and not second-guess yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, that confidence, that plays a huge role in performance.
Ball at the top, Emma Rowe. Now,
just don't give her space.
Sarah Sealing. Sarah Sealing wins it again. Freshman, athletic, wins it. Big ball up to Clymer. Big skip. Game's getting stretched, just like in the first half. 11 minutes in, we're 13 minutes in here. Game gets stretched. Fitness is a bit of a question. Got to just stay organized.
Yeah, so we're approaching an hour here. These girls playing, and so you mentioned fitness earlier, and that certainly can play a role.
Sarah Body wins it. Jenna Boyce keeps it from going out. Skips over.
Now
Composure
we have a
here.
counter.
Composure here. Big ball.
Maybe a little bit quick. She maybe needs to let some of her teammates catch up with that so that we can get some numbers forward.
She keeps it into Abernathy. You know, maybe we just let that ball roll out there, get a throw in.
Yeah.
A bit of managing the game, but that all comes with time. Ball out. Athens throw. Big throw down the line. Sarah Body wins it. Deflection off Sarah Sealing, though. Another Athens throw. Big throw down the line. Nora Reed to the corner for Athens. Jenna Boyce out to defend it.
Yeah, go ahead, Coach.
Into Allie Toman and then out for, I think, another Athens throw.
Yeah, and it's so important when you get down near the box there that you not give the girl with the ball much space so she can get that shot off.
100%. Make the square pass, win it, and now we go.
And now if she can just penetrate a little bit, that'll give some of her teammates time to catch up.
What a dribble by Abernathy. Ball in. Hannah Blackman there to win it. Hannah Blackman dribbling it up. Keeps it in, apparently, according to the referee. Emma Coolidge across to clear it out.
Yeah, you can see how the game is getting stretched a little bit. There's a lot of gaps and seams, and
it's early in the season, but a lot of positive things to work on. If I'm one thing to possibly work on for the Lady Hornets is on the counterattack, there's a lot of straight runs.
right.
If Clymer or whoever's the furthest forward runs diagonally, it's a simple ball in instead of having to play the long one.
Yeah, and Coach, we used to talk about this a lot. That ball that Jordan crossed in, the only one in the box at that time on that cross is Kara. So if she takes that to the end line and brings it back, she has more of her teammates coming into the box because of the time.
100%. Or dribble it to the end line and win a corner.
That's right.
And just let your team get up the field. And that comes into a little bit of the gamesmanship of when you're tired, don't let it turn into a track race. Emma Rowe on the counterattack dribble. Emma Coolidge with a great win and then earns the foul. Again, Emma Coolidge holding mid, doing a great job for the Lady Hornets there.
Now I want to see, Athens is dropping back here, so I'm thinking maybe it would be better for Wellsboro to just play this short rather than trying to play it long into the defense of Athens.
100%, Todd. They dropped off and we played the free kick right into them, which creates a dangerous counterattack. 3v3.
Oh, now we can go.
Connection to feet. Tennis, the goal scorer, down the outside.
And she has speed.
Right-footed into the box, and Athens clears it out. Now, this is a point where I take my time before I take this throw-in. Let your team get your breath.
Well, and now you're in your attacking part, and so you want your numbers forward.
Great throw into the corner, really well coached, good choice. Unlucky on the cross. Just a lure there to play it back in. Ball down the outside. Out for a Wellsboro throw.
You mentioned the composure. It seems like the girls, we're seeing a lot more just kind of one touches as opposed to getting a touch on the ball and looking for that next pass.
That and body language. But to me, that's all connected to fitness. You get tired and it's hard to have composure and it's hard to sometimes stay positive.
Yeah, the fatigue can really play into not just the physical but the mental as well.
Defensively, Coach, if they got to keep Emma Rowe off her right foot. She always wants it on her right foot. That's something hopefully they've analyzed. Let her have it, but make her show she can use her left foot.
Yeah. Yeah, and something too. I'm not going to try to tackle her when she has the ball and she's coming at me with speed.
No.
We're just going to slow her down. We're going to try to push her to her left, and then we'll wait for an opportunity. Maybe the ball gets away from her feet, or we're going to win the pass.
For sure. A good attempted give and go there, but the run didn't sync up with the pass. But the right idea there from Wellsboro. 21 minutes, 50 seconds left. We're about halfway through the second half. Big throw in, out for a Wellsboro throw now. Riley Boyce gets it back in quickly. Ingrick with the touch. Another big throw. Jessa Lord in the way of it. Hannah Morey in. Emma Coolidge covering that space again. Kara Tennis there to play it out. Again, Hannah Walker on a big aggressive dribble out of the back line. There's space back there. Oh, but Athens change at halftime. They must have talked about it. A midfielder dropped back and filled for.
Yeah, now that has some potential there if we can keep it in.
Into that space. What effort by Clymer.
Yep. And again, we get it wide, and then we can take it to the end line. Then we've got players running into the box, which gives us an opportunity then to put the ball in the net.
Yeah, that was a tactical change from Athens at halftime. Tegan Williams, their holding mids, filled in when Hannah Walker went on that dribble, because in the first half, that space was available the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, this game it's taxing for both teams. Wellsboro won pretty comfortably on Saturday, and it sounds like Athens after the first half, things were pretty comfortable for them against Sayre. So, this is requiring maybe a little bit more energy than they had in their previous matches.
Kara Tennis bringing it out. Doing a great job coming back and covering. Big aggressive dribble. Gets her leg in to win it there.
Yeah, so now we need to push into the midfield to fill that space in the midfield. If Athens can get a clearance and we can win it in the midfield, we can go right back at them.
Dylan Abernathy, good pressure. Or Jordan Abernathy, my apologies.
Same family.
I know, same family, it counts. Todd, correct me if I'm wrong, but preseason was a little disjointed this year. You guys were amping up for it, and then it got pushed back a week. So depending on how their preseasons got pushed into their school year, the number of training sessions, the amount of fitness sessions could be different this year.
Yeah, well, there was no question, things were different. And that, that kind of stuff, you get into a routine and you expect a routine, and, you just have to readjust, and sometimes that can create some challenges just mentally.
Big clearance by Sarah Body. Athens lets it bounce. Abernathy stuck in to win it. Ball wide to Molly Ingrick. Back to Abernathy.
I'd like to see
into
Wellsboro
Clymer.
push some more girls forward.
Clymer chops it, a little Cruyff. Back to Ingrick, or to Abernathy. Oh, the referee allowed a play on there and an opportunity to get a shot. Clymer takes a strike, blocked by Athens. Jessa Lord there in the holding mid position to block it. Abernathy with a man on. Sets it to Emma Coolidge.
Now Wellsboro has some numbers forward. But they need to keep pressure on the ball.
Yeah. Both teams are feeling it right now. Maya Thompson taking it up the sideline. Past Sarah Body into the box. Lilia Body coming out to get it. And Riley Boyce, great job shielding the forward, allowing her goalie to get it. Big distribution bounces.
Yeah.
Off Clymer. Good hustle by Clymer to win it. Cuts it.
Yeah.
We got 4v3. Ball wide to Tennis.
And
the
she's
goal
got
scorer.
speed.
She keeps it in. Composure cut
there it is.
back
It's
to
a little bit of a
Abernathy.
cutback. Yeah, now if the Wellsboro defenders could step up and we can compress the space a little bit, we can keep the ball in our attacking half maybe.
Yeah, there's almost no one in the midfield. You got both teams playing with defenders back. Athens pushing up here. Wellsboro sitting back so far, allowed that big counter.
Nice defense.
Now, can we keep it? Can we keep it? Well done, Jenna Boyce.
And I think you're seeing some of her skill that she used in the front line last year in the back.
Listen, we love having defenders that can play the ball out of the back, dribble out of the back when appropriate, and so...
And, that is such an important part of the game now. It used to be your defenders would be your back line, and they just kind of stood in the back there. And as you know, Coach, your outside backs, they're an important part of the attack, and your center backs, they really just control everything even on the attack.
100%. You know, both of these coaches, you can tell they watch the game, they love the game, and they're encouraging their players to play the right way. Game is very stretched right now. A lot of individual battles being created because there's no unity, but that's a great step, you're right. 15 minutes left. Who's going to be organized? Who's going to stay compact? Emma Coolidge gets her head on it again. Sarah Body runs through it. Again, make her go left. Make Emma Rowe go left. Good clearance. Hannah Walker with that dribble out of the back. Hannah Walker dribble out of the back. And the strike over. You know, Hannah Walker, as one of the back three, had 2 goals against Sarah.
Yeah, and you know, all you need to do there is just slow her down. You don't have to make the tackle. You know, that pressuring defender doesn't have to make the tackle. They don't have to win the ball. We'll win the ball as a team, but we have to get pressure on the ball. We can't give her that space.
Sarah Sealing, a great flick off her head off that goal kick. Jordan Abernathy, great hustle to run it down and earn a throw-in. Now, if I'm here, I take a breath. I let my team get down the field.
Yeah, and I think I begin to move my outside backs a little bit higher too. Athens is really only showing one person high.
Yeah, I'm worried about Wellsboro sitting so deep. You give so much space in the midfield for a player like Emma Rowe.
Well, and specifically, you give so much space right in front of your defensive line.
Yeah. Right, here's a great example. We're dropping. Allie Toman pulls it back, squares it.
And was that, I think that was Jenna. Was that Jenna playing defense there? You know, that was just good defense. Again, slowing down the girl with the ball.
If Wellsboro continues to hang back so far, it's going to give so much space. It's going to be dangerous. They have a throw-in in their defensive third. We got to work it out. Great set from Sarah Abadi. And we're out, and we earn a goal kick. Yeah,
you know, Coach, there can be a tendency to set back and play defense. But if you leave space, you know, an attacking group can find seams if they get the opportunities over and over and over. So you have to just continue to attack and keep things compressed and compact.
You know, and tactically, Athens hasn't caused Wellsboro problems on through balls. It's been dribbles from the midfield. If you give space in the middle for that, that's the trouble.
That's correct. Yeah, you know, and then they're giving space. You know, just inside the box, they're giving space to get a shot off. So, yeah, they're gonna want to tighten things up. I think from back to front, but also tighten things up from their outside backs into their center backs.
For sure. Goal kick here. Takes a big bounce. Kara Clymer picks it up. Great pass from Sarah Body. Unlucky it went off the toe of Maddie Rudy. Throw in skips through. Hannah Morey back.
That looks like a Wellsboro throw.
Wellsboro throw-in.
What do you think about throwing to your keeper here, Coach?
You know, if you can skip it to feet, I'm all for that, especially if the other team's not pressing. You know, they work it out, though. Athens wins it. Maya Toman picks it up.
Yeah, just don't give her space to get a shot.
Yep. Good. Make her pass it or make her put it on her left foot. Allie Toman, right-footed shot. Good save.
Nice save by Lily. You know, so much of goalkeeping is just being in the right spot, and Lily has done an excellent job of putting herself in the right spot.
Big punt.
Now, I'd like to see Wellsboro just kind of push here.
100%.
You know, if you can get pressure on the ball.
Sarah Sealing, great pressure. She keeps it in. Keep going, Sarah. Pressure. Make her play out.
You know, if you can get pressure on the ball, you know the opponent's not going to kick it long because they don't have any space.
Yeah. You know, if I'm Wellsboro, I focus my attack down my right-hand side. We've had more luck going down our right side than our left-hand side. Emma Coolidge, great hustle there. Oh, Apparently a push.
I think the speed of both Kara and Sarah on the right has they've been able to get around the corner there, that back.
It's a push with 11 minutes to go on Wellsboro. Tough call in a competitive match like this. Free kick into the box.
Okay, so they're calling a charge on that, so that's going to come out. That's going to be a direct kick for Wellsboro. You know, we were up here in the box, and you could clearly hear Lily calling for that ball. So she's, again, trying to take command of that box. She's coming off her line to get the ball.
Great bravery from Lily Abadi coming out. I was worried there for a second. There was no whistle on that charge, but then they did call it.
Yeah, you know, Wellsboro tried to hit that seam there. I think it's going to be tough to go through the middle.
Very tough. Ali Toman picking it up. Ball slipped through. Apparently on sides.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by that. I from here, I thought she looked like she might have been offsides, but
Hannah Morey might have kept her on from left back.
That
it
could
was
be
close. We've had a couple goal kicks be a bit flat. You know, we always talk about finding a jersey. You know, stand in front of an Athens girl in case it's a flat goal kick. Good composure by tennis to bring that down.
Now, Coach, here's an example where you can see where the Athens defense is pushing up to the midfield, and so they're filling those spaces. So even if Wellsboro's getting the ball out, Athens usually has a girl there.
Emma Rowe through. Back to Hannah Walker. Shot and just wide. Athens is feeling the momentum right now.
Yeah, and it looks like right now they've got 10 in their attacking half.
Yes, they're pressing. They're putting the pressure on Wellsboro.
Now, that does set Wellsboro up for a potential counterattack.
Great goal kick here, out wide. Clymer pulled out wide into space.
Oh, what a nice touch.
Beats the wing back, and now she can run. Great ball down the line.
Now we've got to get
Abernathy.
numbers into the box. We've got to get numbers in the
running
box.
into the box. Service back in. Hannah Walker back to block it with the side of her head. Well done.
So the Wellsboro girls are moving up. If they can come all the way up, there's 4 girls back and there's no Athens girls there. So we can certainly push some girls forward.
Into Emma Rowe. Out wide. Down the line. Hannah Morey wins it. Sarah Body into the middle. Back to Sarah Body. Tries to toe poke it up the pitch. Ali Toman picks it up for Athens. That's great containment. Contain it, slow it down.
Yep.
Make them play it wide. And then you win that one. Jenna Boyce wins
Well
it.
done.
Ball bounces.
She is a solid player in the back.
She's doing great back there. A little hesitation between Clymer and Abernathy allowed Blackman to win it for Athens. 7.5 minutes left. Thrown from Athens. Wellsboro wins it. Emma Rowe with big pressure, but Jenna Boyce, great clearance. It's going to bounce. It's going to bounce again.
We just need the girls need to step forward here. Continue to fill that center space.
Clymer picks the ball up to make a throw and needs support. Throw in skips by Jessler. Maddie Rudy in to win it, though.
Nice collection. Yeah,
Clymer.
going down the right side.
Ball crossed in. Maddie Rudy.
There it is.
Oh, Maddie Rudy on the volley. Unlucky.
But, boy, they played that well. They went down the right side, like you said, Coach. A good serve into the box, and they had a couple of girls there.
I would be focused on attacking the right side. What a collection by Kara Tennis. That aggressive Athens back line, though, Coach, stepped 20 yards very quickly.
Yeah.
Even though we won it, had 3 players off sides on the through ball.
Yeah, and that is so important to compress the space that the attacking group has. And also, you know, if you hang back, then it gives more room in the midfield for the opponent. and the field's all stretched.
Bit of a tactical change again from Athens. I've noticed Emma Rowe's been moved to forward now. Last few minutes of the match. Looks like they may be looking to just pump one forward to Emma Rowe and see if she can't get a chance.
Yeah, I would expect here in the last 5 minutes you're going to see Athens pushing numbers forward.
Throw-in skips through to Kara Clymer. Numbers in the box. She went for the cut back for Abernathy. Cut out by Athens. Big clearance out to Emma Rowe. Emma Coolidge doing a great job breaking it down. Emma Coolidge, brilliant job.
Yeah, great job by Emma.
Emma Coolidge, great feet. Getting across her defender, getting across her attacker, making the attacker fouler. Great ball in. Clymer lays it off to Rudy. Rudy back to Clymer. Clymer, hesitation, deflection.
Too bad. Boy, they're getting an opportunity now. Again, continue to keep pushing the numbers forward.
Continuing to push the numbers. Riley Boyce over to take the throw. Big throw into the corner. Maddie Rudy pressuring it. Out for an Athens goal kick.
Hey, shout out to the Wellsboro Junior High soccer team tonight on their first win of the season over Towanda, 5-1. Congratulations to Wellsboro Junior High.
Way to go to the middle school junior high Hornets. Love seeing the youngins. You know, Coach, I know you've already been through this, but Williams now playing first grade ways, and to see him playing from the littlest age up is so exciting.
Yeah, and you know that at that age too, that just the joy that they have, you know, it is fun to see.
Jessa Laura, great battle in the midfield. Plays it wide. Riley Boyce, great win as well. Hannah Walker attacking from Athens' back line. Looking to play Emma Rowe through. Jenna Boyce defending.
Don't give her space.
Great block by Jenna Boyce. Jessa Laura there.
Yeah, and you know you can feel the electricity here in the at the match. You know, there's a lot of excitement here. The girls are still playing with their full effort.
Yeah, brilliant experience tonight, and so happy for the Wellsboro girls program to be in a place where they're competing with Athens. You know, they have a great chance to win it tonight. A ton of credit out to the girls.
Yeah, and I mean here in the last few minutes, it's been all Wellsboro.
Big throw in that skips over Athens' left center back. Again, the right-hand side is where it's been dangerous for Wellsboro.
Yes, it has. And it looks like they're trying to use that too.
Abernathy slides across there. Tennis is on the same side. Big guns loading up. Big throw into Clymer. Big throw to Clymer.
Yeah.
Clymer has it on her left.
Oh, wow.
Left-footed shot right to Abby Champion.
Yeah, the keeper was, again, when we talk about being in the right spot.
Big punt. Ball's allowed to bounce. Emma Rowe across to pick it up for Athens on the dribble. She's penetrating. Slips it through to Maya Thompson. Left foot shot. Off the post. Oh, and over the top. Nora Reed from the top of the 6-yard box.
Coach, I think that's an example of sometimes the ball bounces your way and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, it was a difficult chance. It was bouncing slightly, but Wellsboro escapes there. An open net from 6 yards out.
Boy, the girls are they're getting some good touches on the ball.
Great ball in. Oh, Hannah Blackman just getting her head to that big diagonal from Abernathy. Walker tries to win it. It falls to Clymer. Clymer on the dribble. Maddie Rudy running in back stick. First touch from Maddie Rudy. Right to.
Wow, what a great opportunity.
Champion. Well done, Maddie Rudy. Great strike.
And, you know, the last 2 strikes have been right on frame. You know, the keeper had to make those saves. So good job. Congratulations to the girls.
Jenna Boyce wins it upfield. Maddie Rudy looking to run through it. Brings it down on her chest.
Yeah, there's some energy. The girls are seeing that they have an opportunity.
Big throw flicked on by Jessa Lore. cleared out by Grizel for Athens. Sarah Abadi wins it in the midfield. Jenna Boyce wins it. Good feet from Jenna Boyce, showing her previous skill as a forward. Into Abernathy. We're under a minute to play. Wide to Maddie Rudy. Played into Clymer and skips through to the goalie.
Yeah.
You know, tactical change by the Wellsboro coaching staff as well. When Emma Rowe went to forward, they moved Emma Coolidge to right back, who's been matching her all night. So
Yeah.
Kudos to the Wellsboro coaching staff for making that tactical change as well. 30 seconds to go.
Wellsboro maintains possession.
That skipped out before Maddie Rudy touched it. 13 seconds to go. Big throw by Abernathy in. 5 seconds to go. Clymer skips through, has a left-footed shot that's blocked, and we are headed to overtime, Coach.
Yes, indeed. You know, you wondered, coming away Saturday, the girls won pretty convincingly in their opening match, and you wondered, are the girls this, are the girls this good? Is Northeast maybe not playing as well? But the girls have definitely shown tonight that they're competing with some of the teams that have traditionally been right there at the top level of the table.
An absolute classic Pearson down there, right out of the playbook.
And we're back here heading into overtime between the Lady Wildcats of Athens and the Lady Hornets of Wellsboro. For those of you that might not know how high school overtime works, it's 2 10-minute periods, but it's golden goal. First goal wins. Coach, so you're still in the high school game. Does it change your strategy that it's golden goal?
Well, I think it probably. Well, I think it depends what you're after. I don't know. I think you continue to attack, and you let your attack be your best defense. I do think you're at risk if you sit back, and allow that other team to attack in their half, or excuse me, in your half. So I think you continue to put the pressure on. With a strong attack.
I'm with you. I think you got to come out and be aggressive. Teams that have a mentality to just get the result. Little ball's rolling through. Jenna Boyce had to clear it. Some miscommunication there. Ball back in. Lily Abadi will take that one. But what I was going to say is teams that sit back and just want the draw or just want the result, it's hard to defend for just 20 minutes, so you got to attack.
Yeah, that's right. And the draw isn't a guarantee if
No.
you sit back.
Abernathy, what a collection off of her chest. Ball in to Clymer. Clymer with the back heel. Hannah Blackman all over Clymer. Clymer shields it out for the throw-in.
It's going to be interesting to see if Athens made any tactical changes too, because Wellsboro has really been able to take advantage down that right side.
It looks like Athens starts overtime the way they started most of the match, with Emma Rowe there sitting in the attacking mid position. Emma Coolidge for Wellsboro still shadowing her. Abernathy picks it up. Allie Toman back to pressure for Athens. Jessa Lord looking to win it. Gets a toe in. Big ball over the top by Emma Rowe. Riley Boyce back to collect it. Oh, clearance right to the feet of Emma Rowe. Strikes it on goal. Lily Abadi gets a touch. That might have been going wide, but you have to get a touch there.
Yeah.
Athens hasn't had a corner kick since early in the first half. The last one they put right on top of Lily Abadi. So we'll see how Wellsboro handles it.
This will be an in-swinging kick, so they're going to have to be careful of the spin on the ball.
That's right. Driven in, back stick. That looked like a possible hand.
And Lily's there to secure the ball. And, boy, that is so nice when your keeper is aggressive and can secure the ball for you on those when you've got so many people in the box.
Great distribution out wide to Clymer. Over the top into Abernathy. An unlucky bounce there.
Just a little heavy touch, but, boy, she could have done some good things, I think, setting that ball to some other runners.
Ball into Clymer, who picks it up in midfield. Into Tennis, who's running through. The goal scorer, unlucky there on that heavy touch. She was trying to cut it across to Abernathy.
Yeah, and again, if they can get in to that target player, and then that target player can put it back outside, I think that's where they've had their best opportunities, is from that wing.
Emma Coolidge wins it off the bounce with her head. Walker with the aggressive dribble again out of the back line. Out wide to Athens. Heavy touch off her foot, and Hannah Morey sees it out for a throw-in. Riley Boyce to take it. A little scary moment there. Hannah Morey went for a run as a center back for that throw-in. Ball skips up. Abernathy looks to win it.
See, I'd like it would be. I think Wellsboro. They gained a free kick here, so we'll let that one go.
Yeah, I thought they might have called a high boot on Abernathy, but they called the handball instead.
Now, again, if you look at numbers and you see all that Athens has back, you do wonder if something from the midfield, little more.
Abernathy at the collection there as well. Ball rolls through to Champion. Big punt, bounces in the center circle. Emma Coolidge wins it. Jessa Lure with the rollback.
Oh, very nice.
Great bit of skill. Emma Rowe in on the strong challenge. Coolidge gets a toe in, though. Referee's letting them play here in overtime, which I'm okay with, as long as it's called both ways. Ball out wide. Hannah Morey closes it down. Maddie Rudy keeps it in.
Now you got the opponent playing your direction.
Unlucky there. Skips past Jessa Lore. Ball played in. Riley Boyce with a good step. Riley Boyce after the second one. Hannah Morey there to clean up. You know, the Wellsboro back line has really been organized for the most part as a back four.
They have, and I think if they can step into the attack, I think that's going to give Wellsboro the opportunity to be able to get the ball into the opponent's half and give them chances for another opportunity at goal. That's a nice step.
Throw and skip to feet. Strong step. Jessa Lore controls it. Unlucky on the clearance. Ali Toman skips by. A shot from distance. Pops over to Rachel Jellif's feet. Haven't called her name much tonight, but she had a shot on goal there in overtime. Punt to the center circle.
You know, Lily has really had some good distributions from the punt tonight.
Excellent distribution from the punts.
Now here's where Wellsboro wins this free kick. So if they can push numbers forward, maybe let one of their defenders take this free kick.
I let a defender take it, and I flood the right-hand side. Right-hand side. Right now we have Abernathy on the right-hand side. We have Tennis over there. That's where they look to play it.
And that does look like that was their effort there. You know, maybe put some numbers over there too.
You know, I roll the dice. I overload the right-hand side. I play two right wingers.
Yeah.
Tennis keeping it in. Ball in with her right foot to Clymer. Back to Maddie Rudy on the volley. Maddie Rudy stayed with it. Emma Rowe picks it up in the midfield. Emma Rowe on the dribble. This is dangerous. Riley Boyce with a great tackle, though. Jenna Boyce back to clean up. Oh, but just plays it out for a throw-in. Unlucky there. Now, Coach, you know, this doesn't get done much in high school, but tactical fouls. When Emma Rose skips by me at midfield, I'm taking the yellow card. I'm pulling her jersey. I'm not allowing breakaways here in overtime. Hannah Morey, good tackle in there. Big throw, great step.
Now the counter's on.
We got to connect that ball out. That first pass out of pressure.
You got to hit your target, and then your target's going to work the ball from there as girls come forward.
A little miscommunication. Three people going to the same ball. Hannah Morey gets a foot to it. Good battle there. Great composure from Abernathy into Maddie Rudy. Walker, strong challenge, but Abernathy's there to win it. She's all over the pitch. Emma Coolidge. Now, can we connect it? Looking for the big ball. If you're going to hit that one, it has to be hit in behind.
Yep.
Hitting a 40-yard flighted ball is difficult at the women's level.
So now if the defenders can step forward here, Wellsboro has the ball, and we can maybe hold their attackers on side. 1
minute to go in the first overtime already. Both teams leggy into Tennis's feet. That ball skips behind. Clymer's in. Heavy touch.
Oh, no. Too bad. Too bad because there was definitely that opportunity there.
Unlucky. The ball skipped behind Athens. Standout right center back. Gave Clymer an opportunity. A bit of a heavy touch. Hannah Morey with the big win. Hannah Blackman heads it out. Emma Coolidge wide to Tennis. 36 seconds on the clock. Tennis the goal scorer for Wellsboro.
And
I go.
She's gone around that corner all
Off
night.
she goes. I go all night. Crossed in. Skips up. Abernathy. Oh, on the
Wow.
follow through. Champion is able to keep a hold of it.
You know, it is so nice to see Wellsboro had girls right there. If that ball comes away from that keeper any further, it was Wellsboro goal.
Jessa Lure won it there. Jenna Boyce clears it out, and we are headed to a second overtime.
You know, Coach, we watch a lot of soccer at the professional level and such, and even at that level, you know, there are touches that are off the mark and heavy touches, and we've talked about that a few times tonight. But what is so neat to see is these girls are still putting themselves in the right places. So even if they have a mistouch or a ball that's off pace, they're in the right place and they're doing the right things.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome to see. This has been a great game to watch. You're right. I watch a lot of soccer. Ask my wife, and you know, this has been one of the most exciting games I've watched in a while. You know, it's not kick and chase for the most part. They're trying to do the right things. You know, really, really exciting.
You know, and we've been sitting up here in the box, and so we have a little different perspective being able to look down on the field, and we can see things maybe a little bit easier than the girls can even see on the field. But what we're seeing as far as going down the right side, Wellsboro seems to recognize that, and that's where they're attacking.
Yeah, you know, and we've both been there. We're both still there. Sometimes when you're in the fog of the match, it can be hard to make tactical adjustments. At least I know that's probably my weakness. So sitting up here, we can say, oh, the right-hand side's where it's at, you know. But these two teams are going to meet each other again later this year, and hopefully they go back, they watch the film, and see where those opportunities are at.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear about this scrimmage and how the scrimmage went a week ago, but I gained what I'm recognizing now is that the teams have been able to make some adjustments, perhaps from that scrimmage.
I'm just so proud of the Wellsboro girls, where the program's at. New head coach Jorge Tabata doing some great things. You know, Coach, you know, between you and me, we've been, you know, you've been with the Wellsboro boys program now as an assistant head coach for 10 years, 11 years.
Yeah, this is the 10th season. I came on with you in 2010.
You know, and so to see where the boys program is at, you're doing an awesome job with them and the culture of it. You know, I hope that Coach Tabata stays with it and can build something.
Well, you know, I appreciate that, Coach. I will say you laid a strong foundation, and so, you know, just trying to continue what was built here in the last decade and keep things rolling. We've been blessed, as you know. We have some super kids that come out for our program.
Here we go, second overtime. Athens, very aggressive off the kickoff. Great win by Hannah Morey. Hannah Walker with an aggressive step from Athens' back line. You know, very similar to the first overtime. Athens had the advantage first 2 minutes of the first overtime, and then Wellsboro kind of got onto it. There goes Tennis down the right-hand side. Ball is staying in. Unlucky, it rolls out.
Yeah, it's nice to have Wellsboro playing this direction now and being able to be able to watch Kara Tennis on our near side.
Jordan Abernathy across that clearance goes out for another throw-in. You know, this is really gut check time, mental focus. Both teams are tired. You know, but you see the Wellsboro girls smiling. That's what I love. They're smiling. Positive talk coming from the back line, I hear. Abernathy wins it again. Into Tennis. Emma Coolidge right on the back of Emma Rowe as she's been all night. Emma Rowe skips by. Skips by another one. Team defending. Riley Boyce is able to toe poke it away.
Yep, now we just need to hold that ball.
Nora Reed cuts it back. Squared to Allie Toman. Great step by Riley Boyce.
Yep.
Ball in.
Good hands by Lily, body.
Great team defending. Great team defending.
And a nice distribution. That should
Great
give Wellsboro
distribution.
possession.
Game is very stretched here. Great choice by Morey to let that roll out and get a shield. Tennis is wide open on this near side. If we can get a switch, if Wellsboro can switch the ball. Unlucky the throw-in bounces off Abernathy. Sarah sealing in at attacking mid. Some fresh legs for Wellsboro.
Yeah, and you know, Coach, she's only a freshman, so she is gaining some important experience.
Valuable experience. Square throw, and that can be one. Abernathy looks to get a touch. Ball played in, deflected around. Played back in. Now, if I'm Clymer's drifting to the left, and it might be because she wants to cut in and shoot on her right foot. But if I'm her, I drift to the right-hand side. Big diagonal that ends up down the middle. Hannah Blackman eats that up for Athens.
Yeah.
Passes it to Hannah Walker.
See, I do think I think Wellsboro's it's a dangerous position for the girls right now because they are allowing themselves to be stretched. When they gain possession, it would be nice to see that back line pushing up so that we can do a better job controlling the midfield.
Throw-in skips over one Athens player. Played back into the middle. A lot of just watching. Tired legs. Ball into Emma Rowe. Heavy first touch for Rowe. Rolls it back. She wants it on her right. Left-footed strike is blocked. Emma Coolidge plays it up. Walker plays it in. They're letting her play. Oh, and they stop it. They stop it for a winded player.
So Wellsboro has a player down. So Athens will get the ball back. And since Athens had possession of the ball, it will be an indirect kick. But it is there just outside of the box, which can still be dangerous.
Riley Boyce thinks she got winded. She blocked that last shot from Emma Rowe. Now, Coach, this is where for me culture comes into it because in the professional game, Athens had the ball. The game was stopped for an injured player. In the professional game, the ball would be dropped. Wellsboro would play it back to Athens around midfield, and then Athens could attack. But per high school rules, Athens has an opportunity to take an indirect free kick here.
Yeah, that's right.
So it'll be interesting to see to see what happens here.
Yeah, and it's outside of the box, but it is still within striking distance. So even though it's indirect, some misdirections and some fakes and so forth, and it can still be a direct shot.
Yeah, one touch and a shot. This will be interesting to see what teams sort it out.
Yeah, and that was it's a pretty significant player walking off the field. Riley's been really strong in the back, and so hopefully she's okay.
Well, with the rule change here, they're doing a white drop ball. Is that correct? A white drop ball?
Yeah, I'm a little confused about the drop ball.
If they're going to do a drop ball, they should drop it to Wellsboro and let them play it back to Athens.
But with Athens being in possession, I would have thought it would have been Athens' ball for an indirect.
Yeah. Jessalore runs through the ball. Clymer gets it near the sideline. Big touch into space. She could be in.
Oh, wow.
She could be in if she controls it. She's attacking the near post. Blackman across and out.
It's pretty tough to penetrate on the dribble to goal from midfield, but Kara certainly did get in there as far as she could.
Very aggressive dribble. Ate up 50 yards of space for Wellsboro. Skip throw into Sealing. Sealing tries to play it into the middle. Blackman with the clearance for another Wellsboro throw-in. Wellsboro should skip this to the corner. They've done the throw-in before. They choose to throw it negative. Athens wins it. This could be dangerous. Emma Rowe picking it up on the dribble. Benedict across to defend. Does just enough to push her wide. Oh, and the referee chooses to call a push on Benedict around midfield. That was a light push. I thought he played advantage. Athens being very aggressive.
Yeah, they are, and they've got numbers forward.
Giving it to their right center back, Walker again, who's on the dribble. Left-footed shot in. Now,
comfortable save for Lily.
A big distribution here. Walker has to eat up that ground. Walker has to recover. Clymer flicks it to Abernathy.
Now,
Abernathy could dribble if she wants to. She plays it Clymer wide left. Sarah Sealing running to the front of the box. Big cross in for Sealing.
Oh.
Header! Oh, wide.
Yeah, and coach, there again, the header was, probably, not what Sarah was wanting from that, but she's in a right spot, and it's a great cross from Kara.
For sure, and Sarah Sealing is a freshman. That ability to head crosses will come with time. Benedict, great job putting her head in to win that ball. Into Jessa Lohr. Jessa Lohr back to Benedict. Up to Clymer. Keeps it in. Squares it to Jessa Lohr. That could have been a handball. Benedict across to defend. Morey plays it upfield. That's a great ball. It's going to bounce once. Abernathy wins the second ball. Flicks it forward. Sealing looking to pressure. Fresh legs from the freshman. Ball cleared upfield. Benedict with another header. Coolidge across in the midfield where she's been all day at that 6 position. Morey with another clearance. 2.5 minutes left, coach.
Yeah, the girls, both teams, they have given it their all. And we talked about fitness, and the girls are certainly putting to test what their fitness level is.
Ball into Emma Rowe. Settles it with her stomach. It goes back. Emma Coolidge clears it out. Walker looks to keep it in. High boot from Abernathy, or from Sarah Sealing.
Yeah, so that'll be an indirect there. It is a free kick for Athens.
Again, that's tough. That's tough. A freshman, coming out of middle school soccer, you got to run through that one with your chest or your stomach. Big service into the box. Skips through. There's Lily Abadi.
Oh, that could be a card.
And stop the clock.
Yeah, so the officials are really going to protect the keepers, and when the keeper gets the ball, can't touch them.
That's a tough one for Nora Reed, number 5 from Athens. That's a ball flicks through. It's a 50-50 ball. Lily Body comes out with a great claim, and she clipped her. She clipped her late. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Athens coach is telling her, great job. You didn't mean any harm.
And I don't think she did.
No,
I think she was going in. She was attacking the space, and Lily got it, and they just came together.
Yeah, as a forward, you have to go for that one. But great job, bravery from Lily Abadi. Skipped clearance from Jenna Boyce, goes wide for an Athens throw. We got 1:20 left. (1 minute 10 seconds). Cleared out again. Athens making a sub here with a minute to go. Eating away at some clock. Skip throw in. Penetrating dribble. Left-footed shot. Wide
It's
for
wide.
a Wellsboro goal kick.
This game, you know, the girls are going to go away from this match, and this should give them a lot of confidence.
Great goal kick out. Abernathy with the pressure. Played wide. Sarah Sealing wins it.
Under 20 seconds.
Into Abernathy. Played up to Clymer. Now, this is a great match tonight between two tremendous NTL high school girls soccer teams. I can't wait for the second one later this year at Athens. Well, that ends it, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1 in double overtime between Wellsboro Hornets and the Athens Wildcats. Coach, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, you know, I think in a lot of ways for the girls, this is a win for them. You know, we've talked about what Athens has been historically on the soccer field, and so for the Wellsboro Lady Hornets to come away from this game, this match, after 2 overtime periods, with only allowing Athens to score in the first half, you know, congratulations to them, and I'm sure moving forward, this is going to be a shot in the arm.
What a great game.
Coach, thank you.